Jigen, the only Boruto villain who broke into Naruto's house and then proceeded to beat the bricks off him. In this video, we're going to shortly cover Jigen's abilities, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of background information about him. Now, Jigen is the leader of Kara, but before that, there was some stuff that happened leading up to it. Now, a long time ago, two Otsutsuki came down to Earth, those two being Kagyu and Isshiki. Kagyu attacked Isshiki, leaving him injured, and Ishiki's only way to survive was by hopping in this monk's body, by shrinking and living off the nutrients inside of him, and eventually placing the karma seal onto him. That monk that Isshiki attacked and made his home was Jigen himself. So Jigen is the strongest member of Kara, being the leader and all, and he has some pretty insane powers. Now, because he's a vessel for Isshiki, he has access to a good amount of abilities. One of the most unique abilities of Jigen's is his ability to shrink himself and other objects. He can shrink objects down to a size that you can barely see with the human eye, and then he can bring them back instantly. Shown early on in the story, we see Jigen summon a table out of a dimension that he stored it in, and that's just a very easy and quick example of his ability to put things in other dimensions. Now, he can also store just about anything in that dimension and just bring it back. And one of his other abilities is he's also able to produce black rods and can use these to quickly pierce foes. These black rods can actually be strung down and then later on enlarged, so they're used as a way to catch people off guard by randomly having black rods show up on their bodies. And it's kind of quite a useful ability and pretty hard to counter because you can't exactly see them. This is how he was able to catch Naruto and Sasuke off guard and was able to land some pretty deadly blows on him. Now, due to being a karma user, Jigen gets some insane benefits from it. We kind of already know what the karma does because we got some information from Boruto and Kawaki, but Jigen's karma is just sort of crazy because he's sort of like in a league of his own. Jigen already has immense chakra. With the added karma, he does gain some increased speed and power and everything else that comes with having the karma, such as the ability to absorb chakra. And that's part of the reason to why he was able to keep up with Naruto and Sasuke. His immense power does come with some drawbacks if he's a little bit too reckless, but you know, if he pushes his body to its limit, he gets severely weakened. He's going to have to hibernate for a couple of days until he's recovered. Now, this is merely just because Isshiki is still in his body and he can't really push the vessel too hard or the vessel's going to sort of break down, and we kind of see Jigen's body slowly cracking due to the amount of power that's being used. And Jigen only needed to push his body to that point in order to finish off Naruto and Sasuke, so he had to dig deeper and draw more power in order to quickly finish off the fight. So that's one of the downsides of Jigen being a vessel for Isshiki. If he pushes his body too hard, then he's eventually going to break. However, I think one important thing to point out in this fight to why Jigen had an even more advantage is because he did get a little bit of a boost from the 10 tails, so that did kind of help him out a little bit. He got like a little bit of chakra or whatever before he actually fought Naruto and Sasuke. Now, with the ant boost from the karma, Jigen was able to beat both Sasuke in his Susanoo form and Naruto in his tail beast form. Now, just to keep it PG-13, this fight was pretty much a slaughter. Most of the attacks thrown at Jigen were easily absorbed, and Naruto and Sasuke did struggle quite a bit. Now, it seemed like everything that was thrown at Jigen was pretty much easily encountered. Attacks like the Amaterasu proved useless and were easily absorbed. Now, Jigen is quite powerful, like I've kind of been saying, and this fight was just really used as a way to display that. Even later on in his weakened state, he's still able to give Kashi and Koji a good fight. That's just kind of a testament to how strong Jigen is. Now, that's pretty much a basic run through of Jigen, a little bit of background information, a little bit of his abilities, but I did not cover Isshiki too much and the events that happened with him because I would like for that to be a video on its own. Hopefully I covered everything major for Jigen, and if I didn't, let me know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord to keep in touch with me, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Say.